Howdy folks, so something a bit different this week. I went to Coventry Guitar Show on Sunday, which is a new show, and I thought I'd take that opportunity to chat to a few people wandering around the show and ask them what their biggest frustration with learning guitar was. Also got to chat with a few guys on the stands like LT Guitars, Maybury Guitars, RD Amplification and Daniel's Guitars, which was very cool as well. Now the thing that interests me when I was asking these questions was the variety of answers. I kind of expected things to be a lot more similar, but the answers were just all over the shop. People had such a massive different range of frustrations and problems when playing the guitar, and I found that really interesting, down to the one guy who actually said, I don't have any frustrations with playing guitar because I have no ambition anymore, which I found very amusing. So watch it, it's really interesting to hear all those different opinions.
What is your biggest frustration with learning the guitar?
Oh wow, the notes on the fretboard.
Learning the notes on the fretboard.
Yeah,
got
it's
you.
got to be the biggest stumbling block for most people, I'd say.
Yeah, okay.
And, yeah.
And then what are your current goals? Is that one of your current goals? Have you got other current goals that you're working on?
Current goals. I suppose my current goal is. This is going to sound a bit up myself. Musical fluidity. Just
like go on, what does that mean?
So, not feeling stuck at any point.
Right.
Feeling stuck in a rut and being able to be comfortable to just be able to play and come up with new ideas in the moment as I see fit.
So, yeah, and it doesn't matter what chords coming up, you know what to do over the top.
Precisely.
That's a good answer. Yeah. Love it. Right. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. What is your biggest frustration with playing and learning the guitar?
I don't have one. I got rid of that a long time ago.
You don't have any frustration?
No.
Wow.
Because I stopped having any ambition.
That is interesting. So,
and I play, I'm the three-string guitar guy. So make it easier for yourself. Go down to three strings. Everything becomes easier. You can just you can just hit the thing. Not worry about technique. Don't worry about technique.
Really?
Yeah. Don't worry about technique. The guy who taught me to play slide guitar was taught by Son House.
Oh, really? Son House.
And Son House said it's all about the rhythm, boy.
Oh, it is
all about the rhythm.
I totally go with the rhythm thing. This is Lewis from LT Guitars. I have one of his guitars, and you've just seen a demo on it a little while back. What a wonderful beast it is. So Lewis, how's your day going?
Yeah, it's good, thanks.
It's going well?
Yeah.
And I'm just going around asking everybody what their biggest frustration with learning guitar is.
Okay, mine's pretty unique, not just to me, but to about 10% of guitar players.
This is interesting.
I'm left-handed. And I was told, don't bother trying to learn left-handed, just play right-handed.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm the same.
Right, but that's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I can feel the tightness. I'm just one of these people. I tried and I couldn't do it. And yet people still to this day, you should have learned right-handed.
What is your biggest frustration with learning the guitar?
Learning? Depends what stage. The bar chords are a big one.
Bar chords? You found those difficult?
Yeah.
You feel you've conquered those now?
Yeah.
So what's the biggest frustration now then? Speed?
Yeah.
And what you're doing
you can always play faster.
Yeah, and what you're doing to build your speed up?
Just keep playing.
I'm not
doing exercises.
You're not doing exercises, just playing.
Just playing slowly.
So the first question is, what is your biggest frustration when learning?
That is a difficult.
Yeah, or one of your frustrations. Dexterity.
Yeah.
And then what sort of things do you do to overcome the dexterity?
Slow things down.
I've got
one of these little it's not a looper, but it's Tascam thing. So I play it in there, and then I can slow it down but keep it at the same pitch. So I then put it on a leaf and then practice it slowly so I can get it correct. And then increment it up a little bit and a little bit until I'm back to the right speed. And sometimes I don't hear what I want to play, and it doesn't come out right.
So you don't worry what the scale is. You don't worry how
because I know a bit of theory, but I don't know enough to help me.
Look at this piece, and this is made with
80% reclaimed and recycled materials.
Wow. So this was in this month's Guitarist. Check it out in there. So what are the reclaimed materials in it?
So this is basically a skip dive for the wood. This is from joists from a decking. So this is decking wood, spruce. The neck is a 2004 Squire Affinity that's been completely stripped, refinished.
Right.
New inlays, so it's all my inlays on it.
Reshape the back?
It's reshaped. Headstock's reshaped.
Wow.
These are a second-hand set of Allegri custom wound.
I know Allegri, yeah.
1960s, 70s amp knobs.
Wow. What is your biggest frustration with learning guitar? Time you got to put into it. Yeah, I get that. And anything you're particularly working on at the moment, guitar-wise? Scales.
Yeah,
Which particular scales?
Oh, any. I started the first one to learn. I learned pentatonic, so I'm more of a chords and singing.
Right, gotcha.
So anything above that is pushing my limit.
So this is Darren Horton from Daniel's Guitars. You should have seen my demo on his gold top there. Absolutely fabulous guitars. How's your day going, Darren?
Not bad. I've had more interest in the offsets, which I'm pleased with.
Oh yeah, and this was the one that was in Guitarist, wasn't it? A few weeks back.
Yeah.
So the question I'm asking is, what's your biggest frustration with learning guitar?
Probably picking.
Picking.
For me, is my biggest frustration. Always has been, always will be.
So alternate picking or just picking general?
Just doesn't matter. Even holding a pick, that was a bad, it's all bad.
And do you do specific exercises?
I am trying to iron out my problems there.
Oh, you're trying to iron out?
Same thing every day.
What's your biggest frustration with learning or playing guitar?
I suppose it would be the actual time that you have to commit
the
to
time
learning something and overcoming a bad habit. You try to change a habit, not defaulting to your usual way.
It.
Yeah.
And is there anything you're particularly working on at the moment?
I started a practical theory course with a guy called Justin Guitar.
Oh yeah.
That's really good. But my workload means that my working from home days are now working from home days rather than DOS at home days. So sort of falling off on that one. But that was good. Yeah.
And what sort of styles?
It was just sort of basic music theory initially. So I guess applicable across all styles.
Yeah.
It was more the mathematical side of music theory rather than the actual applicable stuff. But very interesting. I think it's just trying to break out of playing guitar like a guitar player, more about playing guitar like a musician.
Like a musician, cool. Okay, this is Rob Dix from RD Amplification. I did a demo, but was it Brighton?
Brighton, yeah.
Brighton, yeah, wonderful tube amps. How's your day going?
Okay, yeah, it's a bit cold. But
just going around asking everybody what their biggest frustration with learning and playing guitar is. So what would you say yours was?
No, I never did it. Well, of course, when I started, probably like you didn't have like YouTube. And
absolutely, yeah.
So I just learned to play by playing to records, really.
Right.
Like old-fashioned records.
Yeah.
You have to put the needle back and then.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, isn't it? To get your ear better.
I think probably the frustration is playing by yourself is like.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That exciting.
No.
And because my life is taken up with this.
Yeah, you don't get time to play with
I can't
others.
really get time to commit to being in a band.
I get that. That's a good point. And I think that's the same for a lot of people,
so
isn't
I tend to miss that.
Yeah. What do you find the most frustrating thing with learning and playing guitar?
Well, back in the day when I started learning, we didn't have the likes of tabs and YouTube. So, it was playing by ear.
Yeah.
But now, I think it's your sport for choice. I mean, especially with on YouTube and things like that, because so many people put their own slant on learning songs. So if you're trying to learn a specific song, that could be a bit frustrating, but
do you think there's too much information out there? That's the frustration.
Yeah. In a sense, yeah. If you're trying to learn specific songs, then yeah. It's
interesting. What's your biggest frustration with learning?
When I'm trying to play from a tab and it sounds nothing like the song.
And what do you try and do to overcome that?
Just try and cross-track through lots of tabs and see if that's it.
Right, so just go through more tabs and try and find ones that work.